Alright, hello everyone. Today we'll be showing you guys how to make a binary counter in Minecraft right here. So this uses a block called the copper bulb. This block basically has a unique feature where when you power it with a button, it basically turns on but doesn't turn off like a redstone lamp, as you can see right here. And obviously it activates the firework. Now if you activate it again, obviously it doesn't activate, but if you activate it again, it will. And so this system right here will activate the firework every other button press. Now this one, you'll see that activates it the first time. Press it again, does nothing. Press it again, does nothing. Press it again, does nothing. Press it again, it does do something. So it's every 4 button presses it activates. And then we've got another one here, which is 3 copper bulbs long, which you can probably guess is 8 activations. So you need to activate this 8 whole times just so that it activates the firework or whatever you want to put at the end for the output only one time. It's pretty damn cool stuff. Obviously, you would activate on that one. And then we have this one here, which is 128 button presses. And that's because it uses 7 copper bulbs. You can see how big the numbers can get very quickly. Now, how this basically works is it uses a redstone comparator. It's just basically a pattern of copper bulbs and redstone comparators, because the redstone comparator basically checks to see if the bulb in front of it got powered. That's what the redstone comparator is basically doing. But obviously when you power it off, it doesn't actually recognize that. So it only updates whenever something gets powered. So if you look at this board right here, we have how binary system works, because I'm going to actually have to do a little bit of a tutorial in a tutorial here, so you guys actually understand how binary systems work. So basically look at these white blocks right here as on. So right now, this one's displaying on for the first row, which means that this is actually displaying 1. The second row is also displaying 1. However, it's in the second position, and that second position, that second column, if there's a block there, it equals 2. The third column long is 4. The fourth column long is 8, and it essentially keeps doubling every single time. And so what you can do is you can obviously combine this. So the third row down that you can see has the number 1 and the number 2 in white. That, if you add them together, that equals 3. And so then if you go at the fourth row down, you see that it's also just got 1 white block. That's in the fourth position, so that's actually equal to 4. And then obviously the one underneath that, it's got 1 in the fourth position, the third column, which equals 4, and 1 in the first column, which equals 1, which ultimately equals 5. Now this is 2 and 4, which equals 6. Then we have 1, 2, and 4, which equals 7. And then we have the 8th position right here, so we have to reset everything, so that equals 8 right there. Then you can have 9, 1 and 9. Then we have 2 and 8, so that equals 10. Then we have 1, 2 and 8, which equals 11. Then we have 4 and 8, which equals 12. Then we have 1, 4 and 8, which equals 13. Then we have 2, 4 and 8, which equals 14. And then 1, 2, 4 and 8, which is 15. And then boom, and then we go update to 16 right there. You can see how it kind of works. It does take a little bit of time to get used to, but that's how binary system works. It's just the exact same thing here as you're going to see right here. If you look at the off switches, that is our binary system. So as you can see right here, we have 2 and 8 that are off right now. So that equals 10. If you update this right here, we have 1, 2, and 8, which is 11. Press it again, it's going to update to 4 and 8, which is 12. And you can see how this actually works. It's essentially like a counter, but it's all encoded. Now, if we actually replace some of these blocks and essentially push this system along a little bit, closer to the 128, you'll see that it's 1, 8, 16, 32, and 64. This is equal to 121, very close to the 128, so we're nearly done. So that's 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127 right there. And if I press it again, it'll be the 128th one right there, which is the one that finally activates the firework again. So yeah, that is how binary systems work right there. And it works with the copper bulbs. So you can do a lot of really good contraptions, specifically with, having a system work after how many presses that you press the button. So if you want, say, let's say like a leveling up system in a game, or like a PvP game, where if you level up after, say, 12 times, you will get a reward. And so what you would have to do is you would have to hook up the 8 lamp and the 4 lamp, which obviously equals 12, with comparators into a NAND gate, which basically checks to see if all of the lamps, so the 4 and the 8 one, make sure that both of them are off so that it actually produces an output. Now I do have a NAND gate right here, so what you would obviously do for this example would obviously be having the 4 bulb go comparator where the lever is, going into the redstone torch, and the 8 bulb comparator where the other lever is, going into the redstone torch. And if both of them, or one of them, gets turned on, it'll obviously turn off the output. Now you can obviously hook it up with the other ones so that if any of the other ones are turned off as well, then it actually also turns the system on. It's a very complicated thing, but as you can tell, there's a lot of application here. And yeah, I want to hear what you guys get up to with this block. But yeah, anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video and it was helpful, then please do let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.